All right, it's getting heated. Here's the truth. So Miss Felicia said, men with real values used to work 40 to 60 hours a week to provide for their wives and children. They understood responsibility and commitment. Women cooked, cleaned, nurtured their families, and supported their husbands, strong yet graceful, submissive only in the sense of partnership, not silence. There was no social media, no constant temptation, and couples worked through their problems because divorce wasn't the first option. Today, many grown boys run to countries where prostitution is legal, confusing lust with love and pleasure with peace. That is not a foundation for a real relationship. Puerto Rican women don't need a green card, and we will not tolerate disrespect, manipulation, or being degraded for money. We need to bring back God, values, and mutual respect because it goes both ways. Find someone who is your equal and never settle for toxicity or abuse. That is how cultures grow stronger and stay united. And one more thing, don't play with a Puerto Rican woman who loves you genuinely. You will feel her wrath. And then Rico said this, at the beginning, you are totally right, but you forget to mention that modern Puerto Rican women don't bring nothing to the table and even had the audacity to demand for a traditional and conservative man, even when they are not traditional and conservative at all. In Puerto Rico, you will find a single mother with 3 or 4 kids from different fathers, demanding for a conservative and traditional man that provide, accept, and settle for her and her 3 or 4 blessings like is an obligation and is not. Why we have to settle for the past mistakes. All the traumas that they choose in the beginning, especially if I'm a man who have my own house, my own money, and they wouldn't bring nothing to the table. They don't even clean, cook, take care, or do nothing for you, but they demand everything from you. I don't have the necessity to settle for less, neither to get stuck with a toxic woman who is more interested in show herself in social media, who is more interested in her OnlyFans page, who is more interested in hanging out in a chinchorreo, drinking in the weekends with her female friends, who is more interested in showing her butt on her Instagram, who can falsely accuse you of domestic violence if she doesn't get what she wants. No, thank you. 1 million times, I preferred my Filipino girlfriend than 1 million modern Puerto Rican women. 3 years that I already tapped out from Puerto Rico, sold my house and moved on, living happily in the Philippines. 3 years that I said goodbye to the strong, independent woman, silverback mother and father of 3 or 4 kids from different crappy fathers that she, by her own will, choose in the past. They can die alone, drinking wine in the balcony of their house next to their dogs and cats. Whoo! And Miss Felicia said this, Rico, your personal experience, I've seen love in many couples and families. I thank God for my personal experiences. My grandparents built a mansion and married for 55 years till death with a master's degree and raised 6 children. No one can tell you that love and hard work doesn't exist in my community. You choose to pick the wrong person that you felt you have to go to another country. LOL, that's your business. God has prepared the right person for you, and unfortunately, people choose to do what they want and have the repercussions of karma. Go be happy and hope someone is making you a good adobo chicken. God bless bitter man. Whew, getting heated. I want to know your thoughts. Leave a comment, share your thoughts. Hey, I'm just a messenger.